Look, this is less of a prediction and more of a 5 things that I want to see in the game versus Augsburg. Now, do keep in mind, I'm doing this all off the cuff. I know my first point. I don't know what my other 4 points are going to be, so we're going to make this up on the spot as we go along. It's kind of what I usually always do anyway, so, you should be used to that by now. First thing that I want to see is consistency. Now, again, Tuchel is going to be judged harshly. He is going to be judged harshly this season because now he's had a training camp under his belt. Now, granted, personally, I'm going to really start judging him very harshly come after the winter break, because I always give managers 2 winter breaks before I then want to call the head or say that they should stay. And so for me, Tuchel still has until winter to get everything right. But we've now had 2 games this season. Won the Super Cup and then won the starting game versus Bremen. Here's the thing. One was horrendous, one was good. We need to see more consistency from us. I need to see us start doing these good results week in, week out. Because if you remember in my, in the season prediction stream that we did just a couple of weeks ago, well, actually, no, it was like 2 weeks ago, my prediction was that Bayern was not going to win the Bundesliga. I said Leipzig was first, Leverkusen second. Now, actually, did I say Leverkusen first? I think actually I said Leverkusen first because people were clowning me saying that Leverkusen, they're never going to win it. And to get 2 match days in, it's, it's still very early, but they look very good. They look very strong. And here's the thing. We should still win the Bundesliga based on talent, based on quality, based on the squad, based on wages, based on the team, based on the manager, so on and so forth. But, and here's the key part, we lack consistency. We have lacked consistency since 2016, 2017-ish, around that time. So I want to see more consistency. I want to see us do good week in, week out, not concede goals, score goals, control the game, not let the opponent have too many chances. I know that it's Augsburg, and Augsburg, they did good against us last season. Forget that. Last season was last season. This season is this season. I need to see us perform well this season, and I need to see us, be consistent this season. That's all that matters. We're looking at the present. I don't care about the past. I don't care about the future. It's the present that matters right now, and so I need us to perform well in the present. So that's my first point. I need us to be more consistent. 2, honestly, with Musiala out and Müller not able to play 90 minutes. Also, if you can hear background noise, my laptop fans. They're going to get repaired next week, so that's the good part at least, hopefully. But yeah, with Musiala out and Müller not cleared to play 90 minutes, what might happen, and I can't say for sure, but what might happen is we'll see Gravenberg have a significant role in the game. And if that is the case, I do want to see him perform. Regardless, whoever fills Musiala's boots, so we'll keep it a little bit broad. Whoever fills Musiala's shoes, which aren't that big to fill him, to be completely honest, whoever fills his shoes needs to perform. And if it's one of the youngsters, because there are rumors that that the youngsters they might get some game time tomorrow. That would be very interesting. Whoever replaces him, I want to see them do well. Now, we've seen in the past, Sané play there. Will that be the case this time? I don't know. I can't say for sure. But, whoever plays there, I need to see them do well. This season, it's going to be do or die. Personally, for me. I don't know about all of you. I can only speak for myself. But for me, it's do or die. Some people, they've already been do or die. For me, this season, it's do or die. Where Coman, 5 goals, 5 assists a season in the Bundesliga, that's not good enough anymore. Sané, I need to see you perform week in, week out. Not have spells of 2-3 months where you're good and then just disappear for the rest of the year. I need you to be consistent. In Gnabry, I need your overall play to be good. I can't just rely on you, scoring goals and that's that, or getting assists and that's that. I need you to actually play well. I need you to actually contribute besides goals and assists. So for those players, they need to perform. Whatever you want to say about them, they've got their fanboys. I couldn't care less about them. Whatever you've got to say about them, they need to perform. They need to be on the pitch, they need to look good, and they need to, quite frankly, be strong. Look, next point. Kimmich. You all know, I like Kimmich. One of the only players in this team that I like. There are two, Müller and Kimmich. The rest, if it was up to me, I'd sell them all. I would sell them all in a heartbeat, honestly. But Kimmich. What I want to see from Kimmich is, how do I describe it? He's got a lot of critics at the moment. He's got a lot of doubters at the moment. And Kimmich is a divisive player in the first place because he is an assumed leader who seemingly shrinks under the pressure. And I think you know where I'm going with this. I want to see, and this is not just for this game, but this is for the season, but this game as well. I want to see leadership from him. And when I say leadership, I don't mean him screaming. Everyone can scream. As I say, the most terrifying. How does that saying even go? I forgot how the saying goes, but the weakest dogs bark the loudest, or however that saying goes. I forgot how it goes. The most harmless dog bark the loudest. However that saying goes, right? That's sort of how many people believe that Kimmich is. That he is just screaming for the sake of screaming, whereas he really should. I always like quiet leadership. I really have. Granted, I am not a quiet leader. I am a loud one. But I've always respected the quiet leader. Probably which is why Philipp Lahm used to be my favorite player of all time. When he played, so not anymore. Obviously, he doesn't play anymore. But that's probably why. I like the quiet leadership that just lead by example. They don't lead by screaming. They lead by example. Now, granted, that's not Kimmich's style, and that doesn't matter to me. I don't need him to be a quiet leader. I just need him to be a leader. So I want him to just control the game more. Which is funny to say because he controls the game pretty excellently. But at least he does that in when he's got the ball, on the ball, off the ball, not so much. So I want to see him control the game better off the ball. Again, this is a season-long thing rather than just a game-long thing, but it's the perfect time to speak about it. I guess it's the second game of the season. Next. How many points have we made? We've made 3 points so far. 3, yeah. Next. Oh, that was nice. Sorry, I'm just watching something. I should record while I'm watching something. When I'm watching something, woo, my goodness. My goodness. All right. Anyway, Zane is a master. That's all I'm gonna say. Zane is a master. I mean, I think he goes by a different name now, but Zane is an absolute menace, bro. He's gonna win Shine, the last Shine. Anyway, look. Next point. This one is quite simple. This one is actually quite simple. Look, the Ligt isn't gonna start. I don't know if he's not going to start, but the Ligt, he is in sort of rotation because, Tuchel even said that, he's not 100% fit. So, we're still slowly building towards that. So, most likely, you're going to see Meccano and Kim start. So, I just want to see, I just want them to continue their chemistry. I just want them to improve upon, develop upon, and, get better on what they've shown. And that's all I want to see. That's really how simple it is. I want our defense to, for once, be consistent. Because the thing that annoys me so much is that our defenders, Upamecano, De Ligt, so on and so forth, they are amazing. Yeah, you're probably wondering that. Did I just say Upamecano is amazing after I call him Brozo all the time? No, don't get it wrong. Upamecano is amazing. He's actually amazing. In terms of all the statistics, however you want, not statistics, but in terms of all the attributes, he is top at the top at the top at the top. Ball playing, amazing. Just defending, positioning, amazing. Tackling, amazing. Dueling, amazing. Everything he's amazing at. He just can't do it consistently. And that's the issue. So for me, it's not a case of I want him to get better. Because I think he's already amazing. I just need him to do it consistently. And I don't know whether that's still my description. But my description for the longest, like when I started YouTube, right, my description was something along the lines of, Philipp Lahm will always be a greater player to me than Zinedine Zidane. You're probably thinking, what am I smoking, right? But my reasoning has always been, that Zidane, he was not exclusively, but he was a little bit of a, oh, it's an important game, it's a big game, now I'm going to turn up. You know, now I'm going to show why I'm the best X, Y, and Z. Whereas Lam was a consistency monster, you know, regardless of who he played, he was going to turn up and give you a consistent performance. That's sort of what I want to see. Upamecano on his day is the best in the world. That's not reliable. And I can't rely on that. I cannot rely on your day. If it's not your day, then what? You're the worst in the world or what? So I want him to be consistent. That's my goal for him this season. That's my challenge to you, Upamecano. I know you're watching. I know you're watching. I know you're watching. Be consistent this year and shut all your doubters up, including me. I'm your doubter. Shut me up. If at the end of the season you have to give you a rating, and I say, you know what, Upamecano was an 8 out of 10, shut me up. So do it. And look, my final point. I mean, I'm assuming Ulreich is going to start. I've not even talked about the new goalkeeper. I don't even know what his name is, if I'm being honest. I don't even know what his name is. I think it's like Paris. I might be wrong here. Look, I've not even spoken about the new goalkeeper because I think, one, people are talking about the political aspect of it. And yes, everything in the world is political, so technically I should talk about it. But the thing is, my camera, well, sorry, my camera froze. My cable froze. You know what? Can I fix it? I don't think I can. Let's see. Let's see. No, I can't. Alright, look. I'm just gonna finish saying what I was saying, and you can just stare at my beautiful face right there. Everything in the world is political. So for people saying, oh, you shouldn't bring politics into X, Y, and Z, everything in the world is political, right? Let's get that right. Let's get that straight right from the get-go. Everything in this world is political, quite frankly. The reason I just don't care, the reason I haven't spoken about the goalkeeper at all in any capacity, is because I don't think it matters. I genuinely don't think it matters. Neuer's going to be back in like 2 weeks, right? Neuer's going to be back in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, like, this kid is going to have 2 weeks to get game time in. He's not going to play tomorrow. Well, today, really. It's like 4 a.m. for me. Is it? No, it's like 2 a.m. The kid is not going to play today. And he isn't going to... He might play next week. But Neuer's going to be back in like 2 weeks. And then he's not going to play a single second. So, to me, this signing, people are making, you know, a big deal about it. You know, people are talking about it like, oh, we finally got, you know, a goalkeeper after Neuer. If you really think, right, if you really think that the club has found Neuer's replacement just like that, I've got a bridge to sell you. I've honestly got a bridge to sell you. If you think the club would be happy without having, you know, a truly world-class goalkeeper as the club, Bayern of all clubs. You know, if you think about Bayern, you think of the best goalkeepers in the world. You think of, like, historically, always having great goalkeepers. If you think that Bayern isn't going to have, you know, great goalkeepers, or a, you know, undisputed, like, top 2, top 3 goalkeeper in the world at any point in the future, I've got a bridge to sell you. So that's why it doesn't matter to me. It's just a bench player. That's like me. That's like me talking about or me discussing. I don't even know. Like who would be a apt comparison? That's like me discussing. Shoot, I can't even think of an example. Vidovic. I like Vidovic, but that's like me discussing Vidovic. The guy's not gonna play, right? He was on loan last season. You know, I think he's on loan this season as well. Is he gonna play? Nah. Nah. Let's be realistic here, right? So that's the same thing. Like I just don't see the need for it. But all right, I need a goalkeeping situation for at least for the next 2 weeks, and we'll see how long, you know, it will take Neuer to really get back. But at least for the next 2 weeks, I need a goalkeeper situation to look somewhat adequate. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for it to be world class. Ideally, I'm hoping that they don't have to spring into action. I'm hoping that they can just, you know, relax, chill. But I need to. I just need to see. I need to have confidence in a goalkeeping situation. That's all I'm asking for. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I've got to say. That's all from me. I will see all of you next time. Hopefully the video can actually save with my camera Like, it's not the camera, it's the cable. And that's the annoying part. I could really just buy a new cable, but if you know anything about me, I am frugal as shit. As in, like, I will not spend a single penny. The cable only, you know, the videos only freeze when I move the laptop, move the cable just a tiny bit, and then it gets loose. I'm still not gonna buy a new cable. I'm still not gonna buy. It still works technically, so I'm not gonna buy a new cable. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, look, I'll see all of you later. Peace out. Have a good one, and bye.